Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the series of videos for youtube.com regarding abusando.org. Abusando is association in Brazil of IP users and registers, a domain registration. We are here to analyze some aspects of censorship in Brazil. Let's start by trying to register a domain fuckyou.com.br. By trying to register that domain, we're gonna get the results here, which means this domain cannot be registered because it's a foul language, slang. Therefore, there is censorship in the Brazilian internet perpetrated by CGI, the Comitê Gestor da Internet, the steering committee in Brazil, kind of an ICANN in US. Just reminding you that Demi Gentil, which is one of the ICANN members for the board of directors, voted to become an ICANN member in Brazil to represent the Brazilian internet regarding ccTLD, which is the country code top-level domain.br. Now let's try to register the same slang, fuckyou.com.br, but let's try to register that in Portuguese. Vai tomar no cu.com.br. And let's see the results here. As you can see, this domain is already registered and is owned by somebody here. Let's take a look at it. Let's see who owns that domain. Obviously, that domain is owned by Maria Esmeralda Nunes Lucas. So, the fact of the matter is that, obviously, as you can see, CGI, which is the steering committee in Brazil, owns a non-profit organization called NIC.br, which is, let's open another tab here. We're gonna open a new tab, and we are going to verify here what is all about this NIC.br. Ok, NIC.br is Núcleo de Informação e Coordenação, which is a bunch of people that opened this non-profit organization here to oversee all the registration of domains in Brazil. Also, they take care of all the income of all this registration and all the income, which is about today just about $5 million a month they generate from domain registration of ccTLD.br, and also delegation of IPs in Brazil to companies, individuals, and government, and so forth. They declare here that they being slandered by some members in Brazil of the internet. Obviously, this declaration here that they make a statement here that it's all defamation, and in fact, the Association of IP Users and Domain Owners in Brazil, which is the entity that is obviously researching this group of people, is abusando.org, which is the association that should be mentioned here in this statement, which is obviously not. If you know someone that knows Portuguese or can translate it for you, you can go to the website abusando.org. That's abusando.org, and you can go to the link Denúncias, and on this link you're going to find out every single research that we've done, and all this we're denouncing here, obviously, the way the CGI, NIC, and the Register WR in Brazil operates. After Lula took over, they appointed Demi Gecko, which is the person suing some individuals personally here, and instead he should be suing the association itself. And you can read every single lawsuit, and the last one that one of the members of the abusando.org won is this one here in particular that I want to point out, and that was the conclusion of the judge regarding the lawsuit that was perpetrated against Jan Struven. And obviously when CGI showed up at court to try to persuade the judges to impose a penalty against Jan Struven, the judge rejected, and he threw out the lawsuit, obviously. And he made a statement that's very important to know, that the CGI is in fact a group of people, and their main goal is to oversee the interests of the Brazilian internet and the development of the web in Brazil. But they do not represent the government. They are not the government, and they do not act as a direct party of the government. Therefore, the CGI is a group of people that were established by Fernando Henrique Cardoso, by interministerial. He created the CGI to oversee the internet in Brazil and take care of the CCTLD.br. And after Lula took over, this group opened a non-profit organization called NIC, N-I-C, Núcleo de Informação e Coordenação, which coordinates the .br. And the main goal now is to take care of the profits that come in as a $5.3 million a month. And the abusando.org goal is to bring to justice all these people related to this group from many areas in Brazil, sectors such as the private sector, the government sector, the academic sector. And after they open this, we call it non-profit organization, they are retaining all the income, and obviously I don't know for how long until the federal police finalize their investigation on these people. We are here to present you, obviously, this video to determine our goal of providing information regarding CGI, wrongdoings, and you can read everything in here, all the lawsuits and all the numbers. And if you can look closely, you're going to find out a very interesting subject to work with if you want to understand a little more about internet in Brazil and how it's developing. I appreciate very much your time, and I hope you understand. If you have any questions, you can contact the association itself. And we are now finalizing this video regarding our lawsuits in Brazil pertaining to ccTLD.br.